Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Bushido here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Black Ops 2 commentary on the map Nuketown. And in this gameplay, I go 84 and 15, but I kind of want to talk about something first. So, I don't know how much I've actually talked about Call of Duty Ghosts. I've been trying to keep it a little bit concealed for my videos, just because I didn't really know what to expect. So I've seen a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay. I've seen a lot of trailer footage of it, analysis and stuff like that for Call of Duty Ghosts, and I kind of want to give you guys my opinion on how the game's gonna be. Well, guys, I think the new Call of Duty Ghosts is gonna be a huge hit or miss. So for me, I think I'm gonna be too much of a fanboy to see the flaws in the game. I always am, especially with Infinity Ward games. For some reason, they're so exciting to me that I never see what's bad about them. But for a lot of people, I think they're not going to like it. And the reason is because they're changing a lot of the stuff. So if you're not a very skilled player at just moving around the map fluidly, then you're going to have an enormous challenge in Call of Duty Ghosts. So if you guys haven't known yet, the new mechanic of the running feature is that you will run, but it's on a momentum basis. I hope I'm talking in a good enough way that you guys understand what I'm saying. So when you're running, and let's say there's a counter in front of you, right? And then you're running and you want to vault over that counter, you can vault over it. But if you let's say you run into it and you bump that counter and then you push X or A to vault over it, you will not be able to keep your speed because you bumped into it, and it's more like a realistic base. But like in this game, if I vault over something but I nick it first and I hit it, I will regain my full speed in like a millisecond, because that's just the engine that they have it. Like you go from no speed to super fast acceleration, and when you vault over something, it's gonna put a more harder. It's gonna be more of a challenging sprint and vaulting, but I think it's gonna definitely pay off because it's gonna separate the bad players from the good players. And hopefully by watching my videos, guys, you can become more of the good players, so you guys won't have such a hard time in the next Call of Duty. I know some of you guys are already really good players, and I noticed that. But I'm just saying, for the people who kind of struggle, that I'm going to be able to help you a little bit, especially because when Call of Duty Ghosts comes out, I'm not actually going to be buying the game for 10 days, I believe, because I'm going to wait for the PS4 version, and the PS4 doesn't even come out until 10 days later. So hopefully I'll get it on the PS4 on release date of the PS4. But I think I'm going to be renting it for the PS3, so I will be able to have good tips for you guys on release date. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be really challenging. It's going to be challenging for me. It's going to be challenging for everybody. Really skilled players will be able to learn this a little bit faster, but once you do learn it, you're going to be a much better player in Call of Duty Ghosts, because they have it set up where, like, if you vault with all your momentum, like you time it perfectly, your gun will still be out, so you can be shooting while you're vaulting, which is going to help a lot. But yeah, guys, getting to another thing about Call of Duty Ghosts that I think is going to make people not like it as much is just the map. The mini-map is more of a rectangular shape, so it's not like the original square like you guys see on my screen right now, and it's a little bit more transparent, which means it's like more see-through, so it's kind of less noticeable. But I think that is something that you're going to get used to right away, and I don't think it's such a big factor, but it's something that I kind of saw. And going on, my next thing that is going to be a hit or miss with Call of Duty is the lean feature. So everybody I've watched on YouTube talking about the lean feature on the new Call of Duty Ghost says that it's not a button that you hit to lean on a wall, but it just does it automatically. So I was wondering, what happens when I run up to cover just to regain health, and then all of a sudden I start leaning? I think that would be very frustrating. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's gonna take a long time to get used to, I believe. but I think we can all do it. But yeah, guys, I want to know like what your ideas about Call of Duty Ghosts. I want to know if you guys have seen a lot of videos or this is like your very first video about Call of Duty Ghosts. But it's gonna be a blast. I think that it's gonna be so amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen the dual rendered scopes for the sniper rifles, which means that when you zoom in with a sniper rifle, you know how normally in every other Call of Duty it's like all black around your scope. Well, now you're gonna be able to see the outside of it. You're gonna be able to see your mini map and everything. So it kind of looks like an ACOG kind of feature, but you're more zoomed in. So that's gonna be really cool, I think. It's gonna make quick scoping a little bit harder and a little bit more weird looking, but I think, like I said, we'll all get used to it. I kind of fast forward that a little bit too fast, but I kind of fixed it here. But going back to Ghosts, I think that this game is gonna be so amazing, and I know I'm just fanboying. I know I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, but if you guys have seen the gameplay, then you guys kind of know that it's gonna be pretty epic. But like I said, it's gonna be hit or miss. But I do think that it's gonna be a hit for me, and I think no matter what, Call of Duty is still gonna get its sales, right? Everybody's still gonna buy it, even if they don't like it as much. The destructible map kind of thing that they have, it's kind of destructible in spots that they know that you're gonna destroy. I kind of like that. It kind of gives more variety to it. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I would really like to know your guys' thoughts on Call of Duty Ghosts and just stuff like that, because I know that I'm gonna have a great time playing it, and I'm gonna have as many videos out as I can for it. But really quickly, guys, I totally forgot about my other thing that I was thinking about Call of Duty Ghosts. Another thing that I'm thinking is going to be pretty great is a new game mode called Search and Rescue. So it's like a search and destroy. I'm going to be talking about this for a little bit, so I'm going to try making this quick. But it's like search and destroy, but when your teammate dies, you could pick up his tag and he will respawn. But if the enemy if an enemy kills your teammate and then takes his tag, he is dead forever, like in Search and Destroy. So it's like a Search and Destroy / kill confirmed kind of deal, and I think that is so epic, and I am really loving that idea, and I don't know, it just seems so awesome. And if you're running in a team, you can be very strategic, and you guys can all run together and make sure that none of you guys lose your tags and stuff like that. But if you're running solo, I feel like it's gonna be a little aggravating when your teammates are right next to your tag and they just do not pick it up, because I can see that happening so many times, and I know I'm gonna be recording this for you guys, and I'm gonna be like, why is my teammate not picking up my tag? I'm gonna make a video about that. You guys heard it here first. I'm gonna make a video of my teammate not picking up the tag that's right next to him to revive me. I bet you. Alright, guys, but that's all I kind of have about Ghost. I might make another video soon about it, just for more details. But if you guys like the video, please leave a like. Look at that accuracy, it's so terrible. But thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're not already one. And guys, goodbye. I said bye. Bye-bye.